can about the Greek dramatists, Euripides and Aristophanes, by tomorrow.
Greek dramatist? But you're a physics teacher.
Do it anyway!
What am I going to do? This stupid project. Who in the world knows anything about Euripides and Aristophanes?
I do. I'm Ethel Thayer from the University of whatchamacallit. I have my notes right here.
Wow, that's lucky. So who were these guys?
Well, Euripides was a tragedian and Aristophanes was a comedian. Aristophanes was about 50 years younger than Euripides, so he was familiar with Euripides' work.
Did he like it?
Well, he did make fun of Euripides in several of his comedies, such as in the play Poet and the Woman and Assemblywoman, because Euripides portrays women as murderous and crazy, and Aristophanes did not agree with that.
So what were they about?
Euripides, you could say, was too modern for his times. Unlike previous tragedians, Euripides portrayed his protagonists with characteristics that often alienated them from the audience, such as in his play Medea. Medea wants revenge on her husband Jason for leaving her for a princess. At first, the audience feels pity for Medea, but that pity shifts from her when she kills her own children to cause Jason pain, to take away his smile.
What a crazy lady. So what was Aristophanes like?
Aristophanes explored gender roles.
Is that like when men wear women's clothes?
No! In his plays, he portrayed women in power, and in Athens during this time, men had control. However, his giving women power can be construed as mocking, as their endeavors don't succeed. Such as in Assemblywoman, the women take full control of Athens, but spend so much time arguing that nothing gets done.
Oh, so what was their style like?
Their style of writing was very different from each other. Euripides' characters talk with a manner that mimics the natural flow of speech, a precursor for realistic writing. Also, two of his plays, Medea and Electra, he alludes to traditional stories in Greek folklore, but with less perfect characters, even making the traditional hero Jason in Medea. Also, Aristophanes was a male, writing for a male audience, so he often portrayed women as sex-driven and controlling and manipulative.
That's what they are.
No, they aren't. But he also shows men as sex-driven and manipulative and violent, too. And by showing their negative traits, he shows that they are not that much different. Also, you can see in Aristophanes' work that during that time in Greece, the Peloponnesian War had been going on for quite some time, and through his play, by exaggerating all the faults that even taking women having to do all sorts of ridiculous things that women didn't do, he showed how ridiculous even the war was.
Wow, thanks for your help, Ethel Dixon.
I'm Ethel Thayer.
Oh, well. Sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you for everything.
Okay, bye.
Women can't vote at this time. How is it that they're going to put a stop to a war that the democracy, the democratic city of Athens, the men have chosen to engage in with Sparta? What they're going to do is they're going to stop having sex to take an oath to put it into effect. And what I'm going to read from here is that oath that was pledged by the women of those various Greek cities. To husband or lover I'll not open my thighs, though he bring proof of love of monstrous size.
Oh, Lysistrata, I cannot bear it.
I will live unmounted,
I will live unmounted,
beautifully dressed in my thinnest gowns.
beautifully dressed in my thinnest gowns.
To the end I will inspire in my husband the most ardent longing.
To the end I will inspire my husband with the most ardent longings.
Never will I give myself voluntarily.
He takes me by force.
And if he takes me by force,
I shall resist him and lie absolutely still.
I shall resist him and lie absolutely
I will
still.
neither put my feet in the air,
I will neither put my feet in the air,
nor crouch on all fours.
nor crouch on all fours.
And if I keep my oath, may I forever enjoy the warmth of this comradeship.
And if I keep my oath, may I forever enjoy the warmth of this comradeship.
I'm Lysistrata, of Aristophanes Lysistrata. I believe that women are powerful and that they can use their sex appeal to bring about great change. I believe that they can put aside their wants and needs to help everyone else. I'm Praxagora, from Assembly Women. I, like Lysistrata, am strong and proud of my amazingness at the art of sex. I also believe that women are better than men at everything. So naturally we took over the government and instilled communism. That way, everybody can get some.
I'm Electra from the play Electra. My father Agamemnon was murdered by my mother Chlamydia. I drive my brother Orestes to kill my mother because of my deep rage for her. After she is dead, though, we both feel deep pain at her death. Though she did evil things, she wasn't fully evil. I was burning with desperate rage against her, yet she was my mother, I her daughter. Euripides also reveals his admiration for his home, Athens, by Orestes and I being told to find redemption for matricide there.
I'm Medea from Euripides' play, Medea. Through my extreme actions of killing the king, the innocent princess Jason is going to marry, and my 2 sons, Euripides questions the act of revenge and if revenge isn't worse than the first offense. Jason himself tells me, "You have everything to gain if you give up this rage." But I tell him, I can endure guilt. However, the laughter of my enemies I will not.